Hello, lovely people. Welcome once again to my channel. So, today we are going to have a look at a complete scholarship package in Australia. Now, this scholarship targets master students, okay? Master students. This particular school, though they have other scholarship packages for undergraduates, but for the purposes of this content, we are only going to focus on the master's program. Now, this university, the Macquarie University in Australia, is offering a fully funded research scholarship packages for international students. Now, this scholarship, comes in three folds. In other words, the Macquarie University in Australia is offering three different scholarships for international students. Now, in this content, I will take you through these three different scholarship and the things or the requirements you will need to meet to be able to apply for this scholarship. So if you think you are looking for a master scholarship program, I always encourage people to apply to Australia. Australia, it's now, the destination for most international students. Now, these three different scholarships. The first one we will be looking at is the International Research Training Program Scholarship. International Research Training Program Scholarship. The second one is the International Macquarie Research Excellence Scholarship Program. International Macquarie Research Excellence Scholarship Program. And the third one is the Road to Research Scholarship. Now, the number of scholarships determined, or the number of applicants or students who are awarded these scholarships, differ year by year. So we cannot tell you the exact number of people they are going to award these scholarships for. However, any student who applies for the research training program, the International Research Training Program Scholarship, will automatically be considered for the International Macquarie Research Excellence Scholarship. So these, as I said, these are different scholarships. However, if you apply for the International Research Training Program, which mostly is funded by the Australian government, the university sponsored or financed scholarship, which is the International Macquarie Research Excellence Scholarship, you will automatically be considered for that scholarship as well. So even if you are not selected, or you don't qualify, or you are not shortlisted for the International Research Training Program Scholarship, you may be qualified or accepted into the scholarship offered by the university. Now let's go into deeper. The International Research Training Scholarship or program is offered by the Australian Government Research Training Institute. Okay, so the International Research Training Program is the Australian Government's research training program scholarship scheme for international graduate research students. Okay, so you need to know the difference so that you know how to go about it. Now, this scheme is administered by individual universities on behalf of the Australian government. So, this scholarship is funded by the Australian government. However, they have individual or participating universities that administer these scholarships. So, if you are interested in this Australian government research scholarship, you need to look for the schools that are working on behalf of the government to administer the scholarship. That's why the Macquarie University is part of this. So if you want to get this scholarship, you need to apply to the Macquarie University, then they will consider your application. Applications for the International Research Training program scholarships are made directly to the participating universities. So as I earlier explained, you need to apply to the participating universities. You don't apply to the Australian government. You need to apply to the participating university. Now, the second scholarship, which is the International Macquarie Quality Research Excellence Scholarship, is a Macquarie University scholarship program that aims to support exceptional international graduate research students enrolled in research priority areas that are aligned with the university. So they also offer research scholarships. However, your research area or interest needs to align with that of the university. Now, these are the key details you need to note. Okay. Now, when you are applying, or if you are applying to this school for this scholarship, at one part or at a certain section on the scholarship application forms, they will ask you for the scholarship reference number. So you need to take note of this reference number. So the first one, which is the IRTP, is the International Research Training Program. So if you are applying for that government scholarship, Australian government scholarship, you need to quote this reference number so that they will know which scholarship you are applying for. And if you are applying for the International Macquarie Research Excellence Scholarship, you need to quote this reference number so that they will know that you are applying for this particular scholarship. But don't forget that I did mention that anyone who applies for the International Research Training Program will automatically be considered for the second scholarship. It is therefore important for you to apply for the first so that you are considered for the second, rather than just applying for the second. Because if you apply for the second, you are not going to be considered for the first. However, if you apply for the first, you are going to be considered for the second scholarship. And remember that in choosing your research area, you need to look for areas that align with the Macquarie University's research interest so that you can, you improve or increase your chances of being selected. Now, this scholarship is for master's research and PhD, and it's for international students, and it involves all area of study: health, business, nurses, whoever, whatever area you are interested in. Now, the applications opened last month in June, and it's ending July ending. So we've got about 2 weeks. So if you are interested, you need to just hit the grounds and start applying. And you're going to get this stipend every year, 38,500 Australian dollars each year as your stipend. That's chopping money. Okay, it doesn't include your school fees. This is the stipend. That's your monthly allowance. So it's very, very lucrative. Now, the third scholarship, which is the Road to Research Scholarship, is for onshore applicants who are eligible to commence the Macquarie Master of Research in Australia next year. Okay, this scholarship supports students undertaking short research projects. Okay, so if you see a program that aligns with your interest and that of the university, and it's just a short master's program, you will be awarded the Road to Research Scholarship for you to come and study this program. Now, this also has its own key dates, so you need to pay attention. So the reference number for this Road to Scholarship Road to Scholarship program is the IR2R. So you need to pay attention to the reference numbers, and it's for master's research. And this one application closes on 31st October. Remember, the first 2 weeks considered, the deadline is 31st July. However, for the Road to Research Scholarship, the deadline is 31st October. So you need to note the difference. Now, availability, or those who will be considered for this scholarship, you shouldn't be a citizen of Australia or New Zealand or you shouldn't be an Australian permanent resident, and you need to intend to relocate to Australia, okay, to undertake the master's or the PhD program. You should also need to meet the admission criteria for the university, okay, for the master's research and the PhD. And you need to also meet the English language requirement, which we will be having a look at. And you should also be, issued a study permit. Now, the scholarship package here is what interests me the most. This scholarship offered full tuition offset. You don't pay any tuition fee. They will give you a living allowance, as I earlier alluded. On top of that too, they will give you additional funding on top of the base stipend. So the base stipend is 38,500. In addition to that, they will also give you extra allowance for additional expenses. They also give you fixed sum or one-off payment amount, and they will also give you students cover, healthcare cover. Now, from January next year, the stipend will be raised by 10% to $38,500 per annum. So if you're a student and you win this scholarship, guys, it's lucrative. Okay, so please pay attention to these important dates. For the International Research Scholarship, which is the government funded scholarship, the deadline is 31st of July. And the Road to Research Scholarship, the deadline is 31st October. Let me repeat it. The International Research Scholarship and the Macquarie Research Scholarship both ends on 31st July, whereas the Road to Research for short research programs ends on 31st October. Now, eligibility. You need to meet the university's entry requirements. Okay, so if you're going to study masters, you need to have completed 4 years of undergraduate program. And if you want to study a PhD program, you should have completed a master's program. Okay, this will help you. And also, you need to have a supervisor. You check the university website to get a supervisor, and need to make sure your research area aligns with that of the university. That's if you want to be selected, if you want to be shortlisted, you need to pay attention to these things. Now, the English language requirement, they have several options they consider. They have the approved English language test. So they have the IELTS, TOEFL, PTE, CIA Cambridge test, and they have the CP2 Cambridge English proficiency. They accept any of these English language tests. However, if you studied in a university that uses English as their main tuition, you may be eligible for the English language waiver. So please get to the university's website and read more about the English language requirements. Now, how to apply. We encourage applicants to submit their application as early as possible. The deadline is in 2 weeks. You don't have to wait for a day or two before you submit the application. Please, if you are interested, do that now. And most of these programs that are qualified for these scholarships, some are application free. I mean, you don't have to pay any application fee, but not all the programs. So please get on the website, read about the scholarship, get to know the conditions, and submit your application. All applicants should select International Research Scholarship as the scholarship type in the application. So if you are applying, you need to select International Research Scholarship. Okay, and when applying, you need to indicate the scholarship reference number, as I alluded to you. Applicants who are already enrolled, okay, or have received a valid Macquarie University letter of offer for PhD within the last 6 months. So if you have already been enrolled onto the school's program within the last 6 months, you can apply for this scholarship. However, you need to use a separate application forms. That's the online graduate research application for scholarship only. Okay, and you need to use that form to submit your application. Now we also have they said outcomes will be available in October. So you apply by July ending, um, July, August, September, October. So within 3 months, latest by November, 4 months, they would issue the successful applicants, those who have been awarded with a scholarship. And by 2025 January, you will be on your way to Australia. So guys, I encourage each and everyone to apply, and as we always do it, if you think you are interested, just leave a comment under the video. I am interested, or I will implement it, so that the team will know those who are taking this good step of faith. And also, if you are a first timer watching this video, we would love to know you more. So please tell us you're a first timer, introduce yourself, and tell us the country you are watching us from. We are one community, we are one family, so we always want to get to know each other. I mean, we don't know where, who will be able to help anyone here, so we need to socialize, we need to network. Don't forget, the quality of your network determines your net worth. So it's good to introduce yourself, get to interact with people, make friends, and let's help each other succeed. Okay, so thank you very much. Thank you very much. This is an amazing scholarship opportunity. So please, if you are interested, just go ahead and apply. Just go ahead and apply. Don't waste time. We have 2 weeks deadline, and the road to scholarship is October ending. So please, whichever you are interested in, just go ahead, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like the video. As I said, if you're a first timer, leave a comment. I am a first timer. Tell us your name and where you are watching us from. And also, if you are a returning subscriber, we love you. We thank you so much. Just tell us if you are interested in this video. Just leave a comment. I am interested, or I will implement it. We always love to hear from you. We always love to hear from you. So thank you very much. Don't forget to share the video, subscribe to the channel, and like the video. And we will see you again soon. Take care. All the best. Bye bye.